Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom. We back for new week's energies. Let's get straight into it. So, this is divine masculine situation. In a nutshell, it's just breaking down all the energies that's going on with the divine masculine, whichever you identify yourself with. You're either a masculine or a feminine energy. Um, how these are broke down, it's the overall energy, which is fairly important. That goes on top. Bottom line energy, which is very important. That goes at the bottom. Overall role, top role will be divine masculine's direct energy, conscious energy. The bottom role will be his subconscious energy, indirect energy, mystery madness, as I like to say. I would say karma, but we got karmic messages for that. So, finna do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant, and we will begin. Just give me one moment to get the spread out. Now, head, that's sports. That's your thoughts, that's your decisions, your mentality, your ideology, the mental direction that you're going in, your mental state, mental health, what have you. Cups. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Your heart and mind must be aligned in everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, the queen. Then you got the wands. Wands are actions and behavior. All actions and behavior are just things you're doing, things you've done. Not things you finna do, because what you finna do don't really matter, does it? Nah. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. And all pentacles expire, unfortunately. So, no further ado, let's get this spread out. Give me one moment to do that, and we will begin shortly. The divine feminine situation will be immediately after this reading. Please stay tuned for it. No skimming, just watch. Subscribe if you haven't, and tell your friends about me. Hello, the Ascension, man. We in here. All right. Let's get to the business. So, first card in this message, masculine. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is the life card in my deck. What's a life? That's something good. That's a good standing. Eight of Pentacles is an 80%. It's a B. Now, what's in your life? Shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, the four walls you call your sanctuary or your home, your family, children, your purposes in your life. God is in your life. Your twin flame is in your life. And, you know, you're in their life also. It's whatever you make it. You understand what I'm saying? Life isn't just a pinnacle. You know, it's a series of pinnacles. It's a set of pinnacles. And it's like around eight pinnacles. That's 80%. 70%, which is a 7 of pinnacles, is a C. It's passing, but this is a good standing. Step after this is the 9 of Pentacles, a A, which is lighting your life up. It's having a life and more. And we'll dive into that if it comes out here. But seems like overall everything is good in your life, with the exception, masculine, of this devil card that's clarifying it. Now, devil in my deck is overindulgence. It could be addictions. It could be being chained to someone or someone being chained to you, whether you realize it or not. This could be codependency on someone, someplace, or something. This could also be a dark side. You know, our negative emotions, you know, the dark place that we can get into from time to time. You know, it's normal, happens to everybody. And on the flip side, you know, one of them times when the devil card is good, it will be the equivalent of experimentation, trying something new, or exposing yourself to something completely different from what you've been exposing yourself to. And adding that little spice in your life. So I just call this spice in your life. Overall energy, masculine, you got a little zest in your step, man. You got a little sauce, boss. And clarifying this devil card, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which can be a boss. This is bossing up on an opportunity. Taking advantage of an opportunity to walk on the wild side. Taking advantage of an opportunity to do something you normally wouldn't do. So, overall energy, masculine, y'all got the swag of, you know, a few examples. One example would be, I don't know, like you just been a flyby, straight guy. Like, you don't do drugs, you don't really drink, you ain't really like, you know, tasted the rainbow out here. You know what I'm saying? So to speak. And it's like, one of your good friends, because it usually takes a good friend. I mean, somebody you trust, somebody you feel vulnerable with. Yeah, I mean, to try some new shit. And it's like, I don't know, they hand you a joint at a motherfucking Fish concert and you just smoke and like you just feel real good. I mean, the weed mixed with the music and you know the other little drugs that you're doing is making tonight like a wonderful time. This is the equivalent of like trying mushrooms for the first time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not promoting drug use. That's why I'm naming specific drugs because I ain't saying go out here and just shit, River Phoenix and shit. Yeah, what I mean, just go out here and just paper towel red. I'm just saying, stepping out your comfort zone. You know what I mean? You normally wouldn't go to parties. This is you going to one. You know, you never went on a plane and went outside your state before. This is you, I don't know, checking out San Francisco or Atlanta for the first fucking time. Like, whatever it is, you're exposing yourself to something new, something you normally wouldn't try. You know, this could be, like I say, whatever it is, masculine, you know what it is. You know what you've been wanting to do. You know what feeling you've been fighting. You know what you're trying to get into, what you've been playing it safe, not doing it. You know what I mean? Queen of Pentacles could also be a karmic feminine. What's a karmic feminine? It's a feminine energy, woman, female. It could be a man. You know, that's only focused on pentacles. You know, the person that you are, the place where you at, the things that you have. They're not in tune with your like emotions, your feelings, the decisions that you make, the actions that you're doing. No, they don't care about what you're doing. You know what I mean? They just care about what you got. They care about what you are. And if you wasn't who you are or what you had, they wouldn't be around. So overall energy, warning. 3 red cards is a warning in my deck. Hey, when it comes to your life, masculine, take a risk. Take a walk on the wild side. You know what I'm saying? Boss up. Queen of Pentacles is Khalees Bossy card. Like the song Khalees Bossy, that whole swag in the song, Queen of Pentacles. Masculine, boss up. Got some good shit in your life, man. Take advantage, man. Don't let good shit go to waste. That's just fairly important. Bottom line, what's very important, you got the 7 of Pentacles. This is the Rere card. R-E-R-E. It's rearranging something. Relocation. Removing people out your life. You know? Rearranging a few pentacles. Reevaluating a few pentacles. You know? What's a pentacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. You're just reevaluating things. You're reviewing the people in your life. You know? Rearranging the people in your life. You know what I'm saying? This is, like I say, you just being in a new place and seeing what this new place has to offer. Mainly, like I said, if you want to take this chance, if you want to boss up in life right now, if you want to, like I say, take a walk on the wild side, you're going to have to switch some pentacles around. You can't do what you've been doing. Clarifying that, we got the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is the Hermit card. It's like loneliness. It's being in a class by yourself. You know, it's the equivalent of a 9-year-old high school senior. You know, you're a boy. You know, you're not a teenager. You're not going to go kick it. You're not going to go do none of the devil card shit that I was talking about, you know, because you're too young. Yeah, you're amongst teenagers, but you just go to school at the same school these teenagers go to school at. You're not a teenager. You don't do the festivities and activities that they do. You do what you do. And what you do, they're not into. And what they're doing, you shouldn't be into either, player. Sucks. Because you kind of feel entitled to at least do something that they do, given the fact you're on the same plateau as them, but you're only on the same plateau with them academically. Other than that, nothing in common with everybody else. Everything else just ain't clicking. So, masculines, bottom line. Like I say, man, a lot of you guys have been doing what y'all been doing and kind of getting the same results, which has been cool in the game. But it's almost like you ain't really found your true purpose, or you ain't really found your true self, or discovered your true self. A lot of you masculines are really trying to dig deep and find who you really are and shit. And part of who you really are is kind of got like a dark side tied to it. And you're going to have to take a walk on the wild side to really step into your full power. So, hey, you're the king of doing shit, right? You're the king of wands. Okay. Well, it's time to get out here and do it like Nike. Like I say, a lot of masculines know what they need to do. Just do it. Don't let your friends affect you doing this. Don't let, like I said, there's nothing in your way that's keeping you from like taking advantage of what you want to take advantage of. Just do it. Coming to the situation, masculine. Top row is the masculine's indirect energy, subconscious energy, mystery madness energy. Bottom line, the bottom row, this is direct energy. Sorry about that. So coming into the situation, your indirect energy, masculine, or subconscious or mystery madness, We got the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups? That's the psychic card. What's a psychic? Trusting in your own intuition. This is also the ghosting card. This is you going MIA on somebody or somebody going MIA on you. Now, when it comes to ghosting, watch people who ghost you. I told you, karmics usually come around when you got some shit going on. When you ain't got nothing going on, they ain't nowhere to be found. You know, divine friends, your divine counterpart, your soul group, they stick around whether you rich or bummy. They stick around whether you on or off. They stick around whether you up or down. Watch you only come around when you up. Okay? You have a psychic intuition. Use it. This is also where your power lies, divine masculine. You have true power. You know, you have true power that can be unlocked. There's ways to unlock your power. The twin flame can help you unlock raw power. Like raw power on some Queen of Cups. X-Men stuff. You know? A lot of masters know this. You know? Y'all been running from y'all feminines for a particular reason. You know? And this is the shit. The time is at hand. Like now, it's time for you to step into the light. Now it's time for you to, like I say, act on what you've been feeling. It's a big ass cup. Excuse my French. It's a huge cup here. You know? Something you feeling. Something you passionate about. Something that you've been wanting. A vibration that you've been vibrating on. It's a very high energy vibration you've been vibrating on. It's brought what's in your life because of this. Take advantage. Okay? You directly coming into your own situation, masculine. We got the King of Swords. This is God. You know, when God come around, some good stuff gonna happen. Some bad stuff gonna happen. Or something ugly gonna happen. It's a 66% chance that it ain't gonna be bad by being good and ugly. But it's just a 33% chance that it's gonna be just all bad. But even if it's bad, it's good. Why? Because God don't make no mistakes. And God works in mysterious ways. God can show up in a tower moment. Just something that shake up your world. God can show up in this Queen of Cups card, which also can represent signs, synchronicities, dreams, visions, and fantasies. It's a fantasy of yours you've been having, and you got the opportunity to make a fantasy come true, or a dream or reality. You know, it's something you want. You know, and God is here to like make that happen. Clarifying the God card. We got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is joy. It's just extreme passion, big emotion. You understand what I'm saying? This is also like the Romeo card from like Romeo and Juliet. Young love, teenage love, a love you're unfamiliar with, a foreign love, like the love that you have between yourself and your divine feminine. Like I say all the time, masculines, you know, the love you got between your feminine is not an ordinary one. It defies all laws. It defies all rules. It defies everything that you believe in. It uproots you to a place that you're vulnerable and uncomfortable in. You've been running away from this vulnerableness, this uncomfortableness for a while. Once again, it's time to step into the light. It's like giving your life to God. Doing an altar call when I gave my life to God, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it's crying like a baby. Hey, didn't care how I look. That snot running all down my nose and shit. I'm just breaking down. A man breaking down in the arms of like 4 other motherfucking deacons who are like, you know, comforting me through this experience. You know what I'm saying? I really felt God catching the Holy Ghost. I wasn't shouting and like doing all tongues and gibberish and stuff. No, I was just a very vulnerable wreck being in God's presence, man, feeling God in and all on me. You know what I'm saying? It was just a different experience. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to being this vulnerable in front of people. I'm not used to crying in front of any motherfucking body. And that's what God does. He just peels you back into nothingness. You know what I mean? To expose who you really are. You know, just a child of God. That's just an experience. Some people run from the altar call. I remember I used to run from God. Pastor be like, hey, anybody want to get saved and get their life to God? I used to always make sure I ain't even look like I was going to get up so he wouldn't call on me. Or make sure I ain't move, you know what I mean? So I don't accidentally get picked to go to the altar call. Just dodging God, you know what I'm saying? Until one day I was at a revival and I was like 14 maybe. And God called me. You know what I mean? Bishop. He was killing it. You know what I mean? And hey, out of all the people in the crowd, it was deep as hell in the house. That nigga picked me. Son pointed right at me. God told me it's time. You know what I mean? You give your life to God today. You know what I'm saying? And I did. And everything else was history. Many are called, few are chosen. So when you're chosen to be in divine love, take advantage. You know? Ain't nothing but good can come from it. Your twin flame is just built to make you the best person you can be. And you help your twin be the best person that they can be. That's good grooming. So, as far as the feminine role, masculine is the women in your life, the feminines in your life, from your divine feminine to your, female family members, exes, former flames, things of that sort. You only get one twin flame. So when I say former flame, like, former soul mate or some shit like that. We got the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is happiness. What's happiness? It's emotional fulfillment. It's emotional contentment. You know what I mean? This is, like I said, being in an emotional energy that can nobody break. You happy. Happiness is what you make it. Can't nobody beam the same frequency of happiness that you beam it, unless, it's a twin flame or somebody in your soul group who can beam on that same vibration. But Ten of Cups is like gay. Being happy is what? Being gay. Like, what is being gay? Like I said, that's loving who you want to love, not giving a fuck about what anybody else got to say about who you putting the loving on, or who you want to spend the rest of your life with, or who you choose to deal with. Happiness isn't love. Love is the closest thing to God. Happiness is just the Ten of Cups. You know what I mean? Karmic cycles are from aces to tens. Knights, queens, kings, and things are divine realms. How do divines move? In an infinity. We completed our ace to 10 cycles like all the other gerbils in the hamster wheel, the karmics. And we do divine stuff. We do stuff for God. We do stuff for other people. We do stuff for our family and friends. We do stuff for ourselves. You know what I mean? We're constantly in a state of emotions. Meaning, this happiness is eventually going to wear off. But it's good to identify what makes you happy when you are happy. You can't hold on to happiness like food. It's going to rot or fade away. Happiness is like farts. They're going to be in a vicinity. Eventually, it's going to wear out. You know what I mean? You're going to get to this energy again, but it's not going to stay forever. Happy. If you're truly happy about something, like I said, you should be like gay happy with it. Just, hey, I don't care what y'all say. I don't care. I'm happy. I ain't forcing my happiness on you. You the one that, I don't know, seem to have ruffled feathers about me being happy and all, or who I choose to be happy with, or the direction that I'm going with my happiness. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, you happy. And it's making some feminines happy, but it's also making some feminines angry. Your happiness, your inner glow, you being on your business. Now, putting smoke on it, we got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a dream come true. That's a wish granted. That's a miracle. The reason why you happy is because a dream, that you wanted to come true is coming true. Something that you hoped for or wished for. You was on a big frequency of having, this happiness feeling with this person, place, or thing. And it's like, you happy because, like I say, you getting what you want. Going back to God, King of Swords, it's like you wish for a wife, only to find out that it's hella potential wise out here, and you don't know where to like kind of narrow down. So then you reword your question. You ask God for the love of your life. You meet the love of your life, but also your former flames, people who loved you more than anything, they come back into the mix. So you're still in kind of like a pickle because you really can't really decipher exactly what you want. Then you come to God again and you ask, send me the one. And the one comes. Not some, the one comes. Now the one might not be who you thought it was. It's the one. And like I said, it's the truth. Like you ask for the love of your life, you ask for a wife. So you got potential wives, You got potential flames, and then you got the one. Maybe your wives, one of your wives could be a person you could settle with over everybody else, probably given what they have. It's a pinnacle, whatever it is, something that they have, where they at in life, who they are, not what they do, not how they truly feel about you, not the mentality and the decisions that they're going to come at you. The one, everything is it. It's the one. It's the one. It's the person you should mess with. It's the person you should deal with. Now, the one, like I say, might not be who you thought, but you learn by doing. Like I said, you don't know your best friend is your best friend until you call them your best friend. You don't know the love of your life is the love of your life until you proclaim them the love of your life. You don't know your twin flame is your twin flame until you discover or, recognize that they're your twin flame. But you learn by doing. So you happy? Got a dream come true or a wish or a miracle that's just happened? Once again, take advantage, masculine. That's in your subconscious or indirect energy. You consciously, you got the 8 of Wands. This deals with the feminine energy. This is speaking, saying words that was never said. Maybe asking questions, maybe just communicating, Best way to really get to know a person is communicate with them. Best way to really weed out people out your life is talk with them. But guess what? Communications is 80% nonverbal. So it ain't just what you said to this person or what this person's saying to you. You going off what they do or how they've been or how they have been with you. So once again, masculines, I'm just saying like by you being happy lately, it's like a light that's like beaming skyward and it's attracting a lot of bugs. The light is for the one to find the light and come to you, or for you to find the light home. But it's like in the midst of you either going to the light or you summoning a light for somebody to come to, you're seeing the amount of bugs that's out here. And it's like it's so many bugs, it's like pestilence. It's like, fuck, I'm trying to track the one. I'm not trying to track every other person but the one. It's like I'll be happy with the one. Not the loves of my life that I used to love that keep popping up, further confusing you. Like I say, talk. By communication, you'll know if a person is the one or not. You'll know if the person is right for you or not. What's the divine feminine? She's the queen of wands. She's the queen of action. So it's her actions and behavior towards you that dictate a lot of who she is in your life. Or he could be a she. I'll be rocking. Divine feminine is going to be there whether you up or down, whether you rich or poor, whether you sick or healthy. The reasons of your feminine doing the things that your feminine does for you, or going about loving you and caring for you in the way that she does, it's through actions. Actions are undeniable. You know what I'm saying? You might not like a person, you might not want to speak to a person, but like I say, if they send you a love letter with a nice flower bouquet and some edible arrangements to really kind of sit you the fuck down and kind of get you to see, you know what I mean? Like the average person just calls you. Who does more than call? Like who else expresses themselves or express their love towards you the way that their divine feminine does? Like it's what your feminine does and how your feminine does it. It's like you're trying to find somebody that can match that frequency. They can't. That's a divine frequency. 7 times out of 10, it's karmic frequencies you fucking with in the world. So you're starting to see that a lot of people just talk. They just talk. But few people do things. And you're looking at the doers in your life, not the talkers. It's like me. I can respect if you kept it real with me. You know what, Boom? I ain't feeling you. I don't think this is gonna work. I think you woo. And that's why. It's like, well, shit, you put it out there. I can't get mad at you for keeping it real. Them are my actions and behavior you talking about. So, I should have changed. Or I need to change. And, you got your discrepancies with it. I can't be mad. At least you kept it real. You ain't just dealing with me just because you want something out the deal. Or dealing with me just to keep me around. You know what I mean? Like a person who really loves you is gonna tell you shit you don't want to hear. Tell you some shit you might not be ready for. Tell you the truth at all times. And express their love, their admiration, loyalty, respect for you at all times too. It's just shit you ain't got to question with a divine. And that's what's really catching you. But more than anything, it's just communication. It's a person you can talk with and get more out of the conversation than another person. It's probably people you talk to every single day. But you don't get the same feeling that you can talk to with a specific person who you can talk to, and it's like you talk to them for hours. You know, you gotta come motherfuckers off the phone because, like I say, you can do this shit all day. You know, it's who you can be yourself around the most. It's who you can say completely anything to. It's who you can tell your secrets to, who you can be vulnerable with that matter. Everybody else are just for show. So, as far as the masculine energy, your subconscious in regards to your own energy, we got the Six of Cups. This is the sauce. What is the sauce? That's your steez. That's your essence. That's what makes you you. We're all individuals, but we're all the same. You know? We're all different, but we're all the same. We're all different because we all have different personalities, but we all the same because we're all human beings. We all are born the same way. We are all loved by God, whether people mess with God or not. Like, we are all in the same boat here in life. And that's what the Six of Cups really is. It's just understanding that you are more than everyone else, but you are the same as everybody else. It's good to be saucy, but guess what? You need to be all that in a bag of chips. Seven of Cups. That's the Pimp Cup Chronicles. It's being something more than everybody else. That's being something more than a human being. That's being something more than a man. Being something more than your status, more than your race, more than what you are. Not being the same like everybody else. Majority of the world are karmics. Karmics are saucy. You know what I mean? But like I say, they're not being more than what they are, though. They're just the same. It's about more, masculine. Emotionally. You're looking for more. You're looking for a particular sauce, and who's the sauce maker? The divine feminine. Who's the sauce taker? You. Like I said, it's just a particular sauce. I think of the divine feminine that you just can't get enough of. Your feminine sauce is all in your head. And clarifying the Six of Cups is the Two of Pentacles, which is bringing something to the table. This is you. You're a pentacle. Walking, talking pentacle. This is another walking, talking pentacle that you're close to. This is two peas in the same pot. Six of Cups. This is just somebody that you love dearly. You just love their sauce so much, you got to keep them around. You know, they're such a good friend that you can tell them anything. Like, they're such a good lover that you would do anything for them. You know, like I said, the people you close to are the people you're vulnerable with, are the people you're connected with on a whole nother level. Being two peas in a pot, being twin flames, essentially. Like I say, it's some saucy ass shit. But the dynamic is the feminine makes the sauce, you take the sauce. When your feminine ain't around, you ain't got no sauce to take. And you are your feminine's muse. She makes this sauce because of you. You're the reason she makes the sauce for you to take and sample. You know, that's y'all thing. There's no other person out here that thinks you're the world like this person does. And it's vice versa. And that's the sauce. Like, you seeing, like, what you and your twin flame has is just like something different. It ain't ordinary. And you want to take advantage of that. For people that ain't in this twin flame demo yet, you know, masculines, this sauce, like I say, could be your twin. Could be your divine feminine. Could be the one. You know, you just gonna have to, like I say, tap into the sauce or taste the rainbow. Like, you know, you're gonna have to really take a shot, take a risk, take a chance out here to do some shit you normally wouldn't do to really fulfill what you really want fulfilled out here. If that makes any sense. Now, you directly in regards to yourself, masculine, we got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is ascension. It's going up. What's up? God is what's up. Ascension is strength, power, authority, dominion, valor, courage, getting A for anything you need to succeed, survive, and thrive in life. You know, this whole time, masculine, you ain't really had the courage, or the strength or the power to really demand what you really want to demand, given how other people might feel towards what you want. It's what you want. You've allowed family, friends, colleagues, the world essentially to kind of dictate the stuff you should have, or the people you should have around you, or the relationships you should have in your life, or the way you should conduct your life and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like you finding the power to get anything you need yourself. And like I say, to surpass, basically ascend past any other thing that ain't on the same frequency or ain't on the same level as what you want. People got to do the opposite of mustard when it comes to understanding the direction that you went or the direction that you're going right now. People might not understand why you chose to love this person, or why you choose to keep this person in your life, or why you choose to devote yourself to this, whatever this may be. But like I say, that's your choice. That's where you're going to. That's the person who gives you life. That's where you get your strength and your sauce from. Whoever this person you're A for aligning yourself with. And like I said, whoever talking ain't this person. You're doing what you can for, like I say, a person, place, or a thing. You're really dedicating your life towards a direction, an assertive direction. And like I say, this direction is against the grain. This direction is like a complete 180 or 360 for what people normally expect from you, or what people have kind of seen from you this whole time. And this is just having the courage to deal with that. Yes, this is extreme. Yes, this is new. Yes, a lot of people are going to have a lot to say. But fuck them. They ain't paying my bills. They ain't bringing me this joy and love. They ain't the one that's got me going in this direction. So moving on to that, going to your future final roadmap, and going to the future in your subconscious and direct energy, you got the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the Lucy Liu card. What's the Lucy Liu card? That's being 10 toes the fuck down in what mental direction you want to go in your life. And that's moving in a direction where everybody know what direction you're moving, to where it's clear as day what you want to do. Like I say, people expect you to marry same type of race you are, or people expect you to be married with children at this point. People expect you to do certain things at this point in your life, and it's like you passed that. Once again, you going in your own direction. You moving to the beat of your own drum. You ain't going off their expectations. You ain't going off what they want from you. You going off what you want from yourself. You going off what's best for you. You doing what you got to do, and making a clear, conscious, mental decision to go in that direction. By you going in that direction, they're going to know exactly which way you're going, not the direction they wanted you to go. And this is standing 10 toes down on that. So masculine, you're really going in a direction totally the complete opposite of anywhere you've gone before. It's going to ruffle a lot of feathers. It's going to confuse a lot of people. A lot of people going to have a lot to say, but fuck them. Final card of your message, pimp. Got the Nine of Swords. You directly, personally going into the future, masculine, stressing. What's there to stress about? You're too blessed to be stressed, number one. Like, look at you and look at them. Look at you and look at them. Look at the direction you going in life, and look at the direction they going and where they at. Look at all the glory and the abundance and the inner glow and all the good shit that's happened from you even entertaining going in this direction. Now you going in this direction. It shouldn't stress you. That's losing sleep, losing teeth, losing hair, losing weight the wrong way. Like, it shouldn't stress you. Like, once again, what they feel, what they think. They ain't making you happy. They miserable their own selves. Like, you know what I mean? You're the chosen one. You're the one. Not them. You've stumbled on true love. You figure out the key to life. You've found happiness and enlightenment and things that they will never find. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them bring you down mentally, physically, or spiritually based off words, what they have to say. Their words mean nothing. Wherever direction you're going is the direction you've been pondering over for a long time. Whomever you're leaning towards at this point is something you've been tiptoeing with for a minute. It's time. All you gotta do is do you. You've been doing that. Why should now be any other different? That's the message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for next message. Deuces.